Louisiana beer reviews. Ballast Point Brewing Company's Unfiltered Sculpin. Okay, it's 7% alcohol, 68 IBUs. Brewed in California by Ballast Point Brewing, Constellation brands. Introduced in 2017. Okay, this is a follow-up video. I did one already, but I thought it was a little sort of ragged. Like I went too long talking about craft beer brands that you can't get in Louisiana. Craft beer brands that don't do well in Louisiana. Like they hit the shelves and it's hot for 3 weeks and then it just tanks. And then they do not move. Now this one here, I bought it at Martin Wine Cellar. Okay, wasn't that fresh. I saw it on the shelf, the price was okay, and I looked at the bottom of the bottle and it said the 146th day of 2017. And you know, it's IPA, right? So I said, it's a little old. Then I thought to myself, oh heck, what the heck? Excuse me for saying heck. But I said, I'll buy it. Maybe the hops faded. I don't know. I bought this Brewdog, and that's one that doesn't sell well around here. I'm not going to go into all that. The hardcore IPA, and it was 5 years old, and it was still profoundly bitter. Hop, resin, bitter, and I was impressed. But generally, if they get old, I find it becomes like a malt bomb, kind of a, you know those, how they do. So I said, I'll take a chance and then just take that into account. Now, you know, Beer Advocate's saying this is a 81 out of 100, a B-. Rate Beer, on the other hand, is saying 98 out of 100 and 98 out of 100 in the style. So it's kind of an extreme scoring range there, from a B- to an A+. So it's very, well, opaque because it's unfiltered. There's just the slightest bit of light coming through there. There's a ton of gray sediment from yeast. Not a whole lot of head. There wasn't a whole lot of head when I poured it initially. Like mostly all white and orange. I love the Sculpin. It's a solid A, you know, 94, 95 range type thing. So yeah, I mean you could see that it's with this one, it's sort of like in that mid-range. It's transforming from the hop bomb over to the malt bomb, but it's in the mid-level, right? So it's literally like some hoppy, fruity, resiny character, but then on the other hand, there's the sweet malts. They're sort of like a crossroads here. There are many video reviews and I intend to watch those, and I hope those are like really fresh samples that they got. The bitterness is not super profound, but honestly it does seem like 68 out of 100. 7% alcohol, 68. You'll notice that the IBUs tend to, that's not an exact science or a matchup, but they tend to, with India Pale Ales, match up with the ABV. If it's a 7% alcohol, it usually be around 70 IBUs. Usually, not. That's not a rule. That's just something I've noticed. The mouthfeel here is medium. The finish is like mostly dry. You know, typical IPA type thing. The price was good. I figured, what the heck, I'll buy it. I'm sorry I said heck again. Saw it at literally no other store but Martin Wine Cellar, and if people that watch my videos and know me, I'm always out there like scouting, right? I'm scouting the beer stores, so I kind of have an eye on what's out there. I'm saying it's around a 94. It's an A, most excellent, but outstanding or world class, I'm not seeing that, but taking into account that it's not super fresh, we have to consider that. I think if I'd have had it weeks, let's say 1 to 3 weeks into hitting the shelves, I might have been remarking on how profoundly hoppy, resiny it was. I'm not seeing that now, but certainly it's an enjoyable beer. And let's say going into 2018, if I see it fresh, yeah, I'm going to jump on it. It's a touch or goes touch, yeah, a touch, not touch and go, it's a touch or go. It's like an either or type thing around here. Chances are I won't see it. Crescent Crown, Southern Eagle, National Republic, Southern Glazers, Jim Carrey. They throw stuff out there with not a whole lot of forethought. They just throw it out there, and they get it. It's like, you might get it, you might not get it. You know, we're just throwing it out there. If it sells, fine. If it doesn't, we'll put it in the discount basket. That's basically how it works around here. So you literally have to just kind of habitually check out the stores and see what's on the shelf, because it can change daily. And that may be the case in your area too. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I tried it. It's a most excellent beer, even with the age on it. But this is a company, Ballast Point, that has done nothing but impress me continuously. The worst beer I ever had from them was what? Excellent. So I would highly recommend it. Now, you know, sorry, you know, I couldn't get a super fresh sample, but that happens. So, Les Bon Temps Relais, fantastic product. It's not the toppermost of the poppermost, but it's very good. Most excellent. Fine product. They know what they're doing out there in San Diego County, California. Believe you me, believe me you. So y'all come on down to Southeastern Louisiana.